Yeah.
So speaking of Massenomics, I posted in the Arnold chat on Slack. If you want to join our Slack, there's over 210 lifters in there. There's form checks going on, programming going on, nutrition going on. There's bots going on.
Shenanigans.
There's shenanigans going on. There's fishing going on. There's music to deadlift, aka Fleet Foxes going on. There's a lot going on. There's also an Arnold channel with everyone that comes to the Arnold from that community. And so I posted who's coming to the LHLE. And Trey replied and said, what is this?
Fair question.
And fair question. And so I actually said, oh, they must have a landing page. And so I'm Googling like Massenomics, lift hard, live easy. And I'm only like landing on their koozie for sale. And so I text Tanner and I'm like, hey, is there a landing page? He's like, oh, we're going to get that up real soon. And you can find like the powerlifting, like how to sign up for the powerlifting.
Or you would like register
meet.
for it?
Yeah, you can register for it, but there's not like a what it is. And so 50,000 foot view here. And Trey, what I would say is, yes, it is technically a powerlifting meet that's going on in Aberdeen, South Dakota, but it's more a meetup for the Massenomics podcast. And people that are fans of that, love that, all go. And in Massenomics folklore, they talk about all the different things like billboards for their podcast. There's a rock that's called Brock the Rock. Huge. It's like outside of a Menards that everyone like runs over like on accident. And like they get their car stuck on it. Like I think it's like a monthly occurrence. Like it happens all the time. There's a bar/pub called Pounders. Like it's all like small hometown stuff. But if you listen to the podcast, you're like, oh, there's an event in South Dakota. I want to go experience all these things. I went to the mall while I was there, which they don't talk about. But if you've ever seen Dawn of the Dead, that is exactly what I experienced. Like literally everything was closed. It was super scary.
Have you seen Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, I have. Cultural Ethics number 2 of the show. Yeah,
don't
tell mom and
That's
dad.
Good.
But yeah,
we won't.
Don't tell mom and dad.
Yeah, I have seen Dawn of the Dead. So in any event, great. It's a powerlifting meet. We went last year. We're going again. They do like a meetup at Tanner's house the first night. I want to say it was over 100 people there last year.
Dang.
From Canada, the Midwest, people from Ohio that are not from the Midwest.
Not the Midwest.
The Northeast, the South, like people kind of from all over. They do a meetup. And the event is a powerlifting meet. We had a booth there. Barefoot Shoes had a booth there. Massenomics had a booth there. There's a supplement company that had a booth there. Might have been, I don't want to say it wrong, but there was a supplement company.
Build Fast Formula?
Was it that or was it Duffin's?
That's a sponsor.
I can't remember. Yeah. Anyway, there was booths there. There was food there. And it's lifting. And so they unfortunately do the meet with calibrated Chinese made plates, but that's per the Federation's rules. But the warm-up room is where it's at. That's all Strength Coach plates.
And where the real lifting happens.
It's a good time. So Big Connor came last year. Ron came. Diana obviously came. And it's fun. I mean, it's a great place. If you got a straw hat in the summer and you're looking for a place to flex a Gunfighter 10X, George Strait edition, say less. Aberdeen, South Dakota. So anyway, that's what it is.
What a pitch.
Yeah, I mean,
record it, play it back. Yeah.
Can't afford to not go.
Is this the mall?
That's the mall, yeah. Well, that's the mall in its heyday. It's way worse now. Yeah, the mall was crazy. And there's a place called Storyland where it's like all the like, I'm terrible at this because I didn't watch comics and storybooks growing up.
No, you're doing good. Keep going.
Storyland, like rabbits,
you got it.
Paul Bunyan.
Keep going.
Oh, it's all like the tall tales.
Kids,
like,
the tall tales.
Franco's Bill.
Yeah.
all Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. There you go. Follow the yellow brick road.
Harry Potter.
Thanks.
There's rabbits. That's the first thing that he said to describe it.
Peter
Rabbit. The rabbits.
There's rabbit. There's like rabbits and stuff. And
yeah.
Jeff speaking fluent Grant pulled out Tall Tale.
Well, Jeff knew exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what Diana always says. There's only one person that understands you. His name's Jeff.
Yeah, 100% accurate.
I like to think Calhoun understands too, but
God, who knows?
yeah. Anyway, that's the pitch for the Lift Hard, Live Easy Classic. Aberdeen, South Dakota. The Strength Co will be there. This podcast is powered by that. So this podcast will be there. Who knows? Maybe Jeff and Trey will be there. You never know. July.
You never know.
I hope so. I want to go.
20th ish, whatever that Saturday is around July 20th. That's
At this point, I don't know.
you can't afford not
We'll see.
to go.
Can't afford not to. Huh?
We're not
Can't afford not to. Can't afford not to.
I did promise the barefoot lady that I would get a pair of shoes, so I still owe her some.
A great place to buy them.
Yeah.
You could buy them on the spot. I'm sure they'd love to make a sale.
There you go. I'm coming.
They'll do the
barefoot.
fitting. It'll just be like your SBD experience at the Arnold.
Yeah, same thing. And then you'll own the shoes, and every time you wear them, your wife will just stare at you, and you'll be like, "Yep, I'm wearing these."